Well, hello, Gemini. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. If you are new, hello, I am Yasmin. If you have not already, please like and subscribe. Gemini, we're going to go ahead and get started with your reading. We're going to see what's going to come out here for you. I'm going to do a general, so I'm going to start off with some oracles, and we're going to clarify what comes out for you. So let's go ahead and get into it. This is going to be for Gemini. Gemini. This is for Gemini. Thank you. Gemini. All right. That's all I needed was 3 cards. At the bottom of the deck, it talks about healing. Now, I always think about this, usually with a healing card. This could be from a wound that you experienced years ago, right? We're talking about emotional wounds because this talks about emotions that are been trapped, meaning things that you are feeling that you haven't been able to express, or maybe you just feel like if feeling vulnerable is like, that's just not me, right? You feel weak if you feel weak, especially if you vocalize it. I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly, but you guys get what I'm saying. I feel like this healing energy is more so like a wound that you have experienced throughout your life. And this has been through a lot of betrayal, maybe not feeling like someone takes you serious or people taking you seriously, whether in relationships or even with family. But I feel like for some of you, this could have been not just emotional, this could have been physical abuse that some of you may have experienced as well, okay? And then I also have to say with healing, some of you may be just healing because of a surgery or something like that. But your theme right now really is healing, okay? So that's really good to see. Now, your first card that popped out here was purpose. So your calling. What do you do for a living? What is it that you want to do? Do you feel like you're living your purpose or what you're meant to do on this planet? And I feel like for a lot of you, we're going to find out what that is. For some people, they really do feel like their purpose is to have children. Some people feel like their purpose is to be a mentor or to be a teacher. You get what I'm saying? I feel like right now you guys are driven by a purpose, okay? Your next card that I have here is passion. Ooh, you could be very passionate about your purpose, right? But I also feel like this has something to do with romance, okay? I feel like somebody is lighting your fire, baby, all right? We're going to get more into it when we clarify, but I love the fact that passion is coming out because it is a sense of excitement, and you guys do feel excited about something, okay? I love it. Let's get your last card here. Soulmate. It was like pushed down like that or turned over so I didn't see it. Oh my goodness. So there's so many signs that are really getting real love. And this person could actually serve as a healing for you. You see what I'm saying? You see how like I love what I do, right? So I feel like it says, but open up your heart, because look at what this says. It says, don't fear letting love in. So for some of you, like we talked about with the healing card, some of you are experiencing this energy of love that you've never felt ever for the first time, and it can be very scary. I get it, right? But the very fact that soulmate is coming out is letting me know that not only is it going to be a very passionate connection, there's going to be a lot of chemistry, but it's very intense, okay? Let's go ahead. Let's see what else. We're going to go ahead and get into the reading. So what I'm going to do is use the tarot, which is where, oh, here we go. So we're going to clarify these cards here for you, Gemini. And I thank you guys so much for being patient with me, because, I can be a little sporadic with the readings here. Okay, so I appreciate it. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's see. Let's see what this whole purpose is and what is it about. You guys have the Hermit here, and spiritual enlightenment here. You have you got the Page of Wands, and you got the Knight of Wands. This is about you being so driven. And then it's like whatever it is that you're doing, it really is. This is passion, right? But it's also a spark. Same thing that you see here with the Page of Wands. You're on the move. There is movement here. I feel like there's traveling. I feel like some of you guys are going to be moving into a new place. Like maybe you may actually move overseas because again, or moving into a different area because this is serving your purpose. I just see whatever it is, it definitely has something to do with movement and being driven. Very driven, actually, because like I said before, the spark is here, but taking action is this Knight of Wands. The only caution that I would say with this Knight of Wands is that even though there's something that you really, really want to do, okay, don't be impulsive. That means take your time, because sometimes with that Knight of Wands, you'll make moves too quickly without thinking, right? Like it's what you're supposed to be doing, but you want to make sure you do it in the right way. And that is what the Hermit card is basically saying. There could be some decisions you may have to make, and you don't want to make the wrong decision by being impulsive. So let's say this is about a business investment, right? Or this is something that you may have to sacrifice. You don't want to make the wrong decision just because you're excited. It's not saying that it won't work, and it's not saying that you won't get to that point, but you do have to make sure you meditate on it. And that's something that I'm saying here with the Hermit card. I'm just going to put that there, okay? Now let's go ahead. Let's get to this passion. Let's get to this passion card here for Gemini. Ooh, Gemini. There is someone that's going to come in here. Let me just tell you before I move on. Let me just tell you how this energy with love is going to be. This is going to be someone, it's so much fire in your reading. You could be dealing with a fire sign, but it's so much fire. It could be a fire or a Virgo, right? It is so much. Oh, speaking of which, Virgo is the 6th house, which talks about health. So for some of you, this is physical health and also emotional health. I just want to say that mental health, that type of thing. And some of you, if your finances have been very off, that is healing, right? 6th house talks about work and career. So I do see that there's going to be a healing in that area for you as well, because it feels like it could have been some type of wound to your identity when it comes down to your money. Okay. For some of you, not all of you, but that could be it as well. Okay. Now, let me tell you, Gemini, when it comes down to this person, there's this affinity that you and this person both have for each other. There's this trust and deep love and this connection, this bond that I see that you have for someone. And if they're not in your life right now, they will. And honey, when I tell you this person's going to sweep you off your feet, you're going to feel swept. Okay. That's something that I'm saying. And I feel like it is an amazing thing to feel, right? It is someone that is destined to be in your life, Gemini. Ooh, look at this. You actually had the passion card that came out with the Ace of Wands. 8 of Swords and 4 of Swords. Now, let me just go ahead and say this. For some of you, I am going to be honest with you. For some of you, you have not been feeling well. Like this is taking care of your body. And there's new energy, right? So if you've been feeling sick, like in bed, okay, maybe because of surgery or whatever, I really do see that there's this energy. Like this is like you just wake up one day and you're like, oh my God, I just feel better, right? That's just what I'm saying. And this is also if you've been in this energy of feeling left out, you know, like feeling restricted, like you cannot achieve what you want to achieve, or you feel depressed about something. This Ace of Wands is really giving you this boost. Look at this. This is even at the bottom of the deck. What have you guys been feeling restricted in? It's been mental for a lot of you, because the 8 of Swords talks about the mind. And the 9 of Wands, this person is kind of caught up. So it's like, but it's passion all around them, right? It's like they want to move, they want to take action, but there's been some things that you haven't been able to do. And again, it could be because of your own mind, right? And it could be restriction of your finances or your health. But I am definitely seeing that is going to change. For some of you, that 8 of Swords restriction talks about you not being able to spend money or go out and actually buy what you want to buy. And you know, your friend says, hey, do you want to travel here? And you're like, no, I can't go, because you didn't have the money to do it, right? So I do see that there is going to be a complete change in that area. That means that restriction is going to be lifted with this new passion. And restriction is going to basically be removed. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Some of you guys are so in love with someone, you cannot stop thinking about this person. No, oh my God, you cannot stop thinking about this person. Some of you guys have developed this sensitivity too, right? Like you develop this sensitivity with this person because you love them so much, or you have so much like chemistry and desire. For some of you, this is in your own mind. Like you're like, they may not like me, or do they even like me? And sometimes you feel left out, maybe because they're busy. But I do feel that. I also feel that for some of you, you could be in a connection. For some of you, you could be in a full-blown connection with one person and you want someone else. And that's just for a few of you, but I do see that. You know, there's someone who maybe you found a soulmate outside of your marriage, right? And so now the Eight of Swords is like, what should I do? Like, I didn't think that I would ever be in this position, ever, right? But I do see that for some of you, you know, maybe you feel like you want to be free. You want to be able to go out there and explore. You want to feel this exhilaration and this passion for someone, okay? And your love life, for some of you have been single, nothing has been happening. So this Ace of Wands is very welcoming. It's like, yes, something is finally happening now. There's no more pausing. My life is about to actually start lifing. So I love this energy because it is a complete change. All right, let's go ahead. Let's keep going. Let's get the soulmate energy. I also feel for some of you, there's a new project that you're going to be doing. I mean, I'm not saying it can't be a new job, but I feel like it could be, or some type of new project that you could be doing here. You have passion in what you're doing, but it could be a little difficult, or, you know, yeah, maybe just a lot of responsibility. Let's go ahead. Let's get this soulmate. Ooh, soulmate. Look at this. 10 of Pentacles. I feel like you're going to, oh my God, 10 of Pentacles and the Emperor. I feel like you're going to make this person your spouse. If you guys are single, this looks so good. You guys have no idea this is about to happen, right? I feel spousal energy here. I feel spousal energy. And if you're single, I see you like, oh my God, like I'm telling you, only if you guys see and feel what I feel off of reading this. I'm not a Gemini, but I'm telling you, it's like there's dates finally when there has not been anything but just you sitting in the house, like, and working and taking care of family or whatever. Like, this is a completely different energy. It's dates now. Oh, this is going to shock you. This person you're going to meet out of nowhere, or it's going to be a very serendipitous moment. You're not going to even expect this. This is going to be something you don't even expect. You're like, where did you come from, right? And I see a lot of like fire. Believe it or not, I keep seeing a lot of fire here. Like I said, it's fire, Virgo, or Scorpio. Let's get another one. This person is going to like come out of the blue, okay? Now, like I said, I don't know. I feel like for some of you, it's a story here that's kind of making me feel that in a coupling, someone has been complaining about feeling left out or abandoned. Like someone feels like do you love me anymore? Like someone is complaining about that. I don't necessarily see an ending, but I feel like someone has been complaining about, you know, I'm not sure if you love me. I'm not sure if, you know, if you want to be in this. So like someone has this type of complaint, and it feels like someone is being driven crazy here. Like somebody, I want the right connection, but something about the connection isn't right, right? Or there's been, you know, some type of misunderstanding with that Tower card. And it's like, oh my God, you know, which could totally happen. You know, you meet your soulmate, they're going to come in, and then all of a sudden there's like some kind of misunderstanding. Yeah, wish come true here with the 9 of Cups. I love this. So if you've been having problems with your soulmate, or even if that happens in the future, it looks like, you know, it's like, let's talk this out. I want this, you want this, right? Because the 9 of Cups is like a wish fulfillment. So it's like, it may not be easy. You know, the Tower card talks about a rocky road. It may not be easy. Just because you're your soulmate doesn't mean that everything is going to flow perfectly. I feel like it is a conversation, but I do see a lot of chemistry here. I see a lot of love. I really do. Okay. This is going to be such a healing moment for you. I see so many beautiful things that's going to happen for you. I feel like at the end of the year, beginning of next year, it's just going to be a total change. I do have to say that I do feel that some of you there's just this fear in your money. And I do feel like it's something that could be unexpected that's happening with your finances. You're not going to be poor. You're not going to be out on the street. But I do feel like all of a sudden you're like, wait a minute, like, what's going on with your finances that has you a little shaky is something that I'm seeing. So we're going to get into that a little bit more when I do your next reading. I'm going to write this down. I'll remember. We're going to see why that could be possibly coming out when it comes down to your finances. But I do see that there's this fear, like you guys are kind of fearing that maybe you're not going to have enough. But the crazy part about it, your money looks good. Okay, so it could be some type of unexpected expense or something like that that you may experience. But either way, your reading looks absolutely amazing. Okay, but this is what I have for you here, Gemini. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. And again, if you guys are new, please like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you soon. Love you guys. Bye.